So I just watched the trailer for The Possession of Hannah Grace, and it's directed by no one familiar, produced by no one familiar, but the movie looks really good. I was just doing a trailer reaction for The Curse of La Llorona, and I was talking about how it was a very anticlimactic trailer, and it didn't give me any details about the movie or substance or story or anything like that. And this trailer does the complete fucking opposite. It tells you a lot. So this girl is going through an exorcism because she's possessed by a demon or whatever you want to call it. And during the exorcism, she dies because there's too much shock on her body. And the guy says in the trailer, like you hear a voiceover from like a security guard that's trying to get inside the main character's head, that if somebody dies during an exorcism, that kind of leaves the body open as like a free avatar or vessel, if you will, for them to completely possess and take control of. So it's kind of like the movie Avatar, where it's like this demon's mind just controlling this like corpse, lifeless body. Uh, and that's what happens. This girl gets a new job working at a morgue or something, an infirmary. I'm not too sure. And she's like one of the only workers there, apparently, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But for the sake of it being scary and her having to be secluded and alone, sure, why not? Uh, this body that she thinks is dead is clearly not, and it starts walking around like the girl from The Grudge. Or, no, not The Grudge. Is it The Grudge? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's The Grudge. I just remember that one scene where like I think it's like a little boy is like walking down the stairs, kind of like a dog. Like I can't explain it, but whenever monsters in movies walk like that, like when it's a human being walking on all fours like that with their like joints like all distorted, it really freaks me the fuck out. So that totally creeped me out. Like it did exactly what the trailer was setting out to do, and it really gave me the chills. However, it's going to be at the downfall of the movie itself when it comes out, because now during those scenes, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I saw that in the trailer, and I feel like they gave away some of the coolest scares in the movie, which is a little disappointing. But it also has some really great imagery, so I'm excited to see how all these scenes that they totally spoiled in the trailer end in the movie. I think it has potential to be really scary. I'm just hoping that they saved a lot of the best stuff for last. I'm not too sure who the main character is. I think I've seen her in like one or two other things, but she's not a huge A-list actor. Nobody in the movie is really an A-list actor or a B-list actor. They seem like they're kind of up and coming. So this movie has to really rely on its story and its scares, and hopefully it pays off in both aspects. Because again, I think a good horror movie needs both good scares, but not just like jump out of nowhere scares. Like I hate that some movies only rely on like things that just pop up in your face. I think the best scares are the one that like a slow build and like tension. Like I just saw the new Michael Myers movie, Halloween, and one of the best scenes in the movie is when Laurie is in a room filled with mannequins, and she knows that Michael is in that room with her, and every time she, pans her flashlight over, like, eventually she's gonna find where he is, but it's that, like, tension of, like, not knowing when it's gonna happen that's really good, as opposed to, like, in other horror movies where, a girl's just walking down the hallway, and then boom, something pops out, like, yeah, it makes you jump, but, like, that's it, now it's gone. Now I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. I like the tension, the dread, I like to feel like I'm kind of, like, getting all like this and like I'm covering my eyes, and like I like that feeling of not knowing when it's gonna come, and I'm terrified. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm like, holy shit, when is it gonna happen? I thought it would have happened 30 seconds ago, but it hasn't happened yet. When the fuck is it gonna happen? That's the shit I like, and a lot of horror movies don't do that anymore, but I'm hoping that this one does, because again, I love movies where like the fucking people walk like all distorted and stuff. I'm really rooting for this movie to do good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you excited to see this movie? Are you just as freaked out about people that walk all distorted like that as I am? I haven't seen that, I believe, since The Grudge. Maybe The Ring. They did it in The Ring, maybe. And what do you think is going to be the better, lower budgeted indie, non-blockbuster horror movie? This or The Curse of La Llorona? Let's talk about it down below. And as always, I'll catch you next time.